Hey, attached is a general Excel document you can use for your um, profit and loss. I highly, highly recommend that you use a bookkeeper. There's one I specifically recommend. Her costs are great, her referrals are great. And that's good, but I don't care who you use, find somebody local. I do not recommend using a friend. This is private information. I don't want you to use anybody that you know. But here, if you decide to do something on your own, I have this base Excel. So let me just tell you, I use this Excel spreadsheet for my business, but I use it for my own purposes so that I can kind of estimate, like I'll put in here, credit card due, right? And then I'll put in here, whatever that balance is. And then I know that on 8/30, I'm going to need $25,000 in the account to cover it. And so then I'm going to come over here and make sure that I have the funds necessary to cover my expenses. So I'll put in expenses that I'm aware of, like 8/26. If I have an internet bill due, I'll make sure that I have that in here. And that's a utility. And then I, again, make sure that I'm never in a situation where I need to add funds to the account. That's why I created this and that's how I use it. But also, if you fire an accountant and bring one on, or if you're going to at some point need somebody to be able to run reports. So an Excel isn't great for that. I do recommend a bookkeeper, and the bookkeeper I recommend is not very expensive. If you decide to do this, worst case scenario, a bookkeeper can easily use this to recreate expenses, and a good accountant will be able to use this to kind of put things appropriately into categories. Regardless of bookkeeper, accountant, etc., I still recommend that you track your own expenses so that you always have an estimate of what's going to be in your account after expenses are due. So I'm giving you this as something that you can use to track your expenses. And I do recommend a bookkeeper, which I'll include in this email to you when I send this to you.